mean?
Well, from my end, it's like connecting to. Oh,
Oh,
we're live. Wait, let me see on my phone. You're on your computer,
I'm on
right?
my computer.
Yeah, me too. Let's see.
Here we are.
Let's see if on the phone it says like
Oh, look, there are people in here.
there are.
There are
Oh,
two people in here.
oh my
There are
gosh, there are
three.
people. This
It's
is so
weird because
exciting.
it's 9 a.m. where you are and it's 5 p.m. where I am. So I wonder the people who are joining, like, where are they?
Yeah. This is
Like,
yeah. What are you
if
guys
they're in
doing? Right
LA,
in.
yeah, if you're in like, why aren't you at work?
Doesn't everybody work from home now?
No, I don't think so. That's not a thing anymore.
Oh, look at all these people. Hi, guys. Or maybe we should say something more interesting than like,
Well, like,
where is everybody?
we
How is
we
this
didn't plan
looking?
this very well.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't. Carré, hi, I miss you.
I miss you too. It's been a while.
I know. It's really good to see your face.
It's good
You're
to see your face as well.
We're both blonde.
I'm getting there. It's gonna
This
take me a minute. It's
this
gonna
is
take
this
me
is
a
a
long
very
minute.
exciting update.
I'm trying to get to your color, but right now I'm
Yeah,
just orange.
it took me a minute too.
Yeah.
It's a process,
Oh, look,
guys.
someone's in Ohio. Someone took the day off.
Did you take the day off just to come to this live? No, just kidding.
Considering we just announced it.
That's so cool that you took the day off.
Oh, someone
I
is
hope
in
it's for a good
LA,
reason.
has an interview today. I had a job interview yesterday.
You did? What was it?
Um, it was a position to work at a hospice.
Because
Uh,
are you an official death doula now?
yeah, but this was not for, this was like in a hospice I volunteer at, but it was a paid position. I realized I like keep, you know me, like I keep coming up with more ideas to work for free. I'm like, how else can I work for
I'll
free?
volunteer.
Yeah, I'll volunteer. And
Great that there's a paid position. How was the interview?
um it was good, I think. I don't know if my sense of humor landed, but one of the people, it was like a whole panel. It was very official because it was like
Oh,
NHS. It was very official. They were like taking notes and
yeah.
they gave me a piece of paper in case I wanted to take notes. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, Someone logged in because Holly is in the works of breaking the code. What code?
I don't know. What code am I breaking? Oh my gosh, you don't have to work Fridays in December. That is so nice. Yeah, it is a rough time of the year. We're all like scrambling to get things to
It's a
break
terrible
codes.
time of the year. I'm sorry, but like
Wait, I
it's
want
a very
to hear
depressing time of the year.
more about this interview. When do you think you'll hear back?
I'll probably hear back on Monday. But I just don't know. I don't know
That
what I'm
sounds
doing.
very serious. I mean, it is serious. It's like death. It's the end of people's lives.
Yeah.
If I was dying, I would definitely want to be with you.
That is a huge compliment.
It's
Thank
true.
you. Because I
Yeah.
worry that like not many people want me to be at their side while they're dying. Uh, I'm not, I'm not the most warm and fuzzy, optimistic person.
Well,
I don't know how much I don't know if a
it's
dose of
true.
reality is helpful when you're like
I feel
gonna
like your
die.
core is very warm and fuzzy, but you have to really know you to know that.
That's a nice way of putting it.
But then also, like, has your death doula work given you any sense of like the afterlife or like a belief in it?
Oh my
Or
God, are you
or
gonna
has it
get
made
me
you more
started on this?
optimistic?
I'm a realist. I'm not like negative. I'm a realist. I think I just, you just don't know.
Okay.
But oh look, someone said you're breaking the man-woman code.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Are you?
Me.
Enlighten me. What is the man-woman code?
I don't know. Who said that? MW Rumble. Yeah, tell us what the man woman code is. Who wants
I
more
don't know if
fun
I
and
yeah.
fuzzy when you're dying? I don't know. It depends
Okay, Brian,
how
well, I am the death doula for you.
yeah. Yeah.
No, it's honestly been the most fulfilling, thing I've ever done. It really beats, touring in a rock band, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Don't tell my booking agent that, but
I can see that. I mean, it's people's whole lives are ending. It's like
yeah, I think when people, I keep saying I think it's, like, refreshing. Death work is refreshing in a way because people aren't really bullshitting you on their deathbeds.
right, right.
There's no fronting.
They have
There's
nothing
no, like,
to
"Let me
lose.
pitch" yeah, they're like, "Let me, pitch you on, whatever." They're dying.
I can see why you would be attracted to that because you're just, like, so, allergic to bullshit, probably more than most people.
Yeah, ho honestly, to maybe, uh it's probably causing problems in my life.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily wanna play the game at the same way some people do. But, I mean, I wish I could be less people-pleasy and concerned about being, like, nice and good.
Yeah, I guess it's
I'm trying to get further away from that and be more
I'm glad. It's hard in LA.
I wanna be
I mean, I listen, like, that would maybe be my one I don't wanna say critique, it's not critique Holly. Now that you brought it up, let's talk about your shortcomings.
that's your
Not at all.
that's what you say behind my back?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that is what would say behind your back, except I'm saying it to your face where I'm like, you know, because I think I know what you would say to me too, because 'cause you've said it to me in terms of my critique. Like, what
Okay.
would you I think you
Oh,
would
okay, let's
say,
critique each other.
"Could we critique each other?" Well, this is what I think your critique of me would be that I am standing in my own way, maybe? And there's a level of, self-fulfilling sabotage or not. I know you don't think I'm positive enough either.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I do think that does get in your way, this yeah, like, sort of a circle of yeah, like a self-fulfilling prophecy of just being like, "No." But that's a hard thing to get out of when you've had a lot of trauma, like, it takes a lot of work to not be in that loop of, like, it's all gonna fall apart, which, by the way, I am in that loop too, but I, like, work really, really, really hard to try to get out of it.
Yeah. So
So
wait, if that wasn't your
what's your
critique
critique
of
of
me
me?
wait, if that wasn't your critique of me, what is your critique of me? I just project that.
That is that would be. Yeah.
My critique of you this is taking a turn.
I know,
This is
good.
tense.
We got here,
This is
okay.
tense. Are we gonna still be friends at the end of this? Um,
Depends
let
what
me
you're about
think.
to say.
No, I think my critique of you is what you said. Like, I think when we were writing together, when we first reconnected, I think my I mean, I think critique's pretty harsh, but I
Yeah,
think you care too much about what people think about you.
yeah.
And I think that's really natural though, and I think in ways I've cared too little about what people have thought about me, which
Mm,
is a thing. I mean, people wanna make it out like that's not a thing.
yeah.
It's a real thing. I mean, we live like especially when you're in Hollywood or the entertainment industry or whatever, like, you do have to care to a degree of what people think of you, and I kind of always have leaned into, like, "Ah, fuck everyone,"
God, but
and I'm
it
not
that's
sure
so
that helps
I think
me.
that's so cool. I'm just like, is that real in your core? Like, you genuinely in your core are just like, I don't care?
No, I think there are only a few people who I mean, of course, I want the people I respect to respect me,
Yeah.
but, like, I'm not afraid of people not liking me at all,
Are
and, like,
we,
it doesn't
like, the
bother me.
exact opposite of each other in that
I think we are. I mean, this is what I like about us, though, is I
Yeah.
think we are pretty much the exact opposite of each other,
Mm,
but like, accepting of that of each other. I think that's like a good thing. I also really like to know people who aren't like me. Like I don't need a bunch of me's around.
Oh,
I
totally.
me
Yeah,
is enough.
I don't need me's around. Also, yeah, it doesn't like affect my life or our friendship that we have this like polar
Polar
opposite
opposite take
thing.
on
Like if
things.
anything, I respect it and I'm trying to move more towards it. Definitely like in what I do for work, in like my writing and in my show, like I'm very hated by a lot of people. But it's
But
never
like I always
people
told you, like it's
and it's
better to be hated than
giving
be middle
me
of the road.
freedom. Yeah.
It's freedom.
And it's
Yeah.
also giving me a career as being like polarizing and controversial. Um,
But that's
but
what I've always said to you years ago. I was like, lean into it.
yeah,
Because I mean, as
but
long
it's
as you're like
easier like on the
authentic.
page and in a video than it is in my like real personal life. Like that is where I struggle with it.
So you feel like you want people in your personal life, you worry about people liking you.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just like
A people pleaser.
such a people pleaser. That is like the one thing I work on the most in therapy is trying to be like less of a hyper vigilant people pleaser with my personal life. Cause I'm like, okay, half the world hates me. Great. I can live with that. But if it's the people around me, it's like a safety thing.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I'm not saying I don't care about what, the people around me, what they think. Like, I value people's opinions about, but I think, I mean, and I said critique and now I'm feeling badly. And I'm not saying like,
Are warm and fuzzy.
no, I wasn't. I mean, your critique of me was, very true. I know that. And I think like I'm
But yours
self-aware
of me
enough to
is
know.
very true too. I'm not, not offended.
What other critiques? How can we offend each other?
Okay. I
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean, no, I think we're opposite, and I think that's good in a friendship because, like, I have a different perspective, you have a different perspective. And then it's interesting because we both came up in Hollywood in the same time,
Mhm.
and like we had kind of opposite experiences, but also similar, with similar outcomes in ways. But I think I don't know. I think it's a good thing we're not aligned. I mean, we're
Yeah.
aligned enough. I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
are
I
we
mean,
are we like critiquing our friendship now?
our friendship exists outside of that. These are like just our core differences that don't have anything to do with our friendship. Like,
I thought of another critique for you. Wait, think of another critique for me.
tell me. Just
No, no,
tell
no. Give
me
me
what it
give me
is.
another one. Give me
No,
another
you
one.
go because you have it. So let's not make our audience wait.
The suspense. This isn't really a critique of you. I think it's more like I feel like especially after leaving LA. I mean, one of the things I think we're also opposite on is our feelings about like LA. Like you love LA,
Yeah.
I hate LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that like something that I've started to really lean in, I mean more so even more so extreme into this is like I think celebrity culture is horrible and I don't think wanting to be famous, like I don't want you to want to be famous
Oh, yes.
because
Yes.
like I know we have different takes on this and like you
Yeah.
want to be famous and like I love that you're shameless about that. But I'm also like no you don't, please. Like I want for you the success you want, but I'm also like, "Ooh, like don't chase that. That's bad."
I mean, I'll tell you what. I have been getting a taste of like the bad side of the fame with none of the good parts. Like I have
Are you famous now? Sorry, I'm totally detached. Am I like I have to have people tell me like I'm famous.
famous now,
You
Carré.
are?
Like, I don't
Okay.
know if you're paying attention, but
I don't pay attention to anything. I try not to.
no, I'm not famous, but my show Anthropology is very popular and I now get recognized in public every time I leave the house. So
What?
I was like, mission accomplished. But it's more like it's mostly nice people come up to me in public, but that's not always the case. Some people are really angry with me. Like men are very mad at me And sometimes they run up to me on the street and confront me, and I have a lot of death threats, like a
That's
lot
not
of death
safe. That's not
threats.
good.
And I have like, you know,
But how do
coming up
you
to me being like,
feel?
I knew I was gonna run into you someday. I've been watching you. Like I have like crazy people coming up to me suddenly. So
Yeah, that's
I'm like, cool, 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 cool. But like the money hasn't come yet. So I'm kind of like, cool. I'm just like out here just just dealing with all the insanity without the other parts that I thought would make it be good.
what parts of fame do you think are good?
Well,
'Cause
listen,
I thought of
I
one the
like
other
being
day.
recognized. I like being recognized for my work when it's somebody who appreciates what I do. Like I ran into this like family. It was like a son and his mom, and they were like, "We watch your show together and we love you." And I was like, "That's so I love that." And like people that feel like I'm making a difference or by like speaking the truth, like that feels like a community, like I've like built something that we all share that just isn't just for me. um I like that aspect of like being public, and then um hopefully making money. Oh, and I
But
got into a club without having to wait in line. That was awesome.
'cause you're famous.
Because the door guy, right, like, knows my stuff. Because he's a fan. So I was
But do
like,
you think
"Okay."
that's like do you
Oh, and
think that
sometimes
stuff
I get, like, free clothes and stuff, and that's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, famous people do get I mean, when I was touring a bunch, I was getting a bunch of free stuff too,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah, there's
But I
really
don't
good
know,
stuff
like
about it.
but you think it like I mean, is it fulfilling?
Yeah, the work I do is fulfilling, like, I'm
But the fame
enjoying
aspect
myself.
isn't fulfilling.
There is something that fulfills my, like, loneliness. Like, I feel, like, less alone in the world if I'm, like, being recognized and people are saying hi to me, and I'm like, you know.
That makes me nervous. 'Cause like, the other shoe is gonna drop.
That's the most you thing you've ever said.
I'm just being honest here, like, nobody can maintain we all get old and die, we all
Well,
lose our relevance, so I
I'm
just wonder, like,
definitely going to die at some point.
you're
Not
not alone in that. You're not
Probably
alone in that.
not for a minute, probably, but, like but why not just enjoy what I've been working towards while I have it?
No, I think I'm not trying to take away from any positive feelings. I think I just, like, get I'm going through, like, an exact opposite experience, Like,
Yeah.
I well, also, maybe you'll be literally the first famous person I know who isn't totally fucked.
Well, here's the thing, Carré, I'm 43 years old, like, I didn't get this recognition until I turned, until mid 42, and then I've been doing, like, so much work and therapy and have been sober for almost 8 years, like, it's not normal for someone my age to be, like, just suddenly, like, thrust into the spotlight, like, that's not a common thing. So, I'm coming from this whatever this experience is, whether it's 15 minutes or whether it's the start of, like, a bigger career, um, which I hope it is, but, like, no matter what it is, like, I'm coming from it from, like, a person who's a grown up, who's, like, really worked on
Yeah, that
themselves.
helps.
So it's kind of
That
different, like,
definitely helps.
most people I know that are famous and got famous when they were young and went
Yeah, and they stayed that same age forever.
completely fucking insane,
Yeah.
and by the way, when my shit first started to blow up and go, like, really viral, it was that sort of feeling where I was like, "Gosh, I really thought this was gonna, like, feel different." Like, I thought it was going to make me feel better, and then it doesn't. It's just really overwhelming, and I kinda see why people, like, lose their minds because I was like looking for something familiar and safe to ground me. I was like, I see why people would like relapse and stuff. And then, but I don't, I just, I didn't and I won't. And I worked through it. But it's true. It doesn't do the thing you think it's going to do. Not that by the way, I'm not like famous. I'm just recognized
You're
often
getting there.
in Los Angeles and
Yeah.
yeah, and in other places, but
Los Angeles and in other places.
and in Vegas. I'm like, where else have
Whoa.
I been? New York.
So anywhere you go, you're recognized.
Yes, but it's new.
Well,
So we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen next.
yeah, we don't know. You may go world global. I don't know. But yeah, you would be maybe the first famous person I know. I don't know. I feel just like we've always been the opposite with this because I feel kind of allergic to famous people, even though they seem to fucking love me. But I think because most of them are narcissists.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to kind of reverse it, like knowing you and you're like now at this age, and if you become famous now, I think that is different when you like get recognition when you're older because you have a better understanding and a different perspective of it. Um, Also, I don't know many famous women. Maybe they're different. I suspect they're not though.
I mean, I know a good amount of famous women that got famous when they were young and it made them pretty
Crazy,
crazy. Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, and also part of me is kind of like, well, I'm sick of always being the good person. Like I want to go crazy.
You definitely were crazy for like when I first met you. I think you were definitely you had those years, didn't you?
Okay, yeah, yeah, I did.
Like
I
you're
did.
trying to fool. I've known you for too long.
I did. But I mean, it's just it's like if I'm getting, becoming known for sort of like outing my most embarrassing moments and, talking to men and like starting these conversations, like this is not it's not just like of course there's like an egotistical element. I'd be lying if I didn't say like, yes, I love attention. Like, of course I do. But like, I don't know. It just feels like there's something people are finding meaning in these conversations. And it feels like, okay, maybe I can help. Like maybe by talking about my experiences, it's helping somebody, which is, of course, is why you also write so boldly and honestly.
Burning bridges everywhere I go. Professional bridge burner is what it says on my LinkedIn. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I've never had a problem oversharing and calling
But
people
like
out,
that helps people. And that also brings you recognition. It does both.
and it gets me sued. Let's not forget.
And it gets you sued.
It gets me sued.
Yeah. I'm like
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah.
I'm like, I've got a book
Mm.
full of potential lawsuits. I'm not even going to say that. Take it back.
Oh, is this like reverse manifestation?
Yeah, I can't put it out there. I have to take it back.
This is another thing. This is another thing we're not on the same page with, but we don't even have to get into it. Yeah, no,
That's
I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing your thing. I just yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's making I don't know if like any of my I don't think my opinions or my feelings about this stuff makes my life any easier or like
yeah.
helps. You know, and that's I think where you've said things to me about this where it's like I am kind of always conflicted or standing in my own way with things because like and even with attention, like I don't really seek out attention and now it's like even less. Like I really don't seek out attention where I'm like, is something maybe wrong with me now? Like, am
You're
I ever
like,
gonna leave the house?
are you wanting to hide?
Not hide, but I just have zero tolerance. After leaving LA, like it really my tolerance for bullshitting has completely flatlined.
Mhm.
Um, this guy, I was talking to this guy today or yesterday, who I guess is like a big rock star here, but I didn't totally put that together. And I just like zeroed, we were texting and I just couldn't even, like, we were talking about doing a duet together and I was like, oof. And I find myself just moving away from what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm supposed to be finishing my record.
Yeah, but, like, you've been struggling with the music industry
It's horrible.
for
But
so
part of that
long
is
that you're
because
just like,
I don't feel ethically aligned.
yeah.
Like, how do you, like, I just wonder, of course, I know, like, my music, it feels great. Like you said, like, when you're doing something that helps people or that people connect with. But, like, how do you continue that in an industry that you're not, like, ethically aligned in? You
Yeah.
know? And I think that's, like, really disturbing to me now more than ever. And also just, like, culturally, it's, like, this kinda unanistic, like, David Foster Wallace type, I like, infinite jest world of we're all just kinda circle jerking each other. And look what happened to him, Like, I don't wanna, like, I'm like, "Whoa, yeah, I agree with all this." Like, I don't know if that makes me a happier person, but, like, I do wonder what's the path forward with all this inner conflict, and so, like, hearing you being able to feel good about what you're doing and, like, make it work and still, be a grounded person. Like, I envy that. Not an envy, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are like, I look at you like that and, like, I've said, "You are my guru." I'm like, "When I'm your age, I'm gonna," you know, like, I still have a few years to get to where Holly's at.
Just
But
wait till you turn 40.
I can't wait to turn 40. My life is gonna be amazing. That's what
It
Holly
is,
said.
I swear.
But I don't want, like, what do I do if I don't wanna be in the entertainment industry because it's bad, and I
I
think
know.
famous people are bad except for you,
Thank
and
you.
I think, yeah, like, that's gonna th now every time I write about, like, fame and celebrity culture, I'm gonna have to do a little disclaimer, like, a little foot like, "Except for Holly."
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. I'll know.
No, just
I'll
know.
know.
You just know that you're
I'll
not
know.
included in my critique of
You're
this,
not talking about me.
No, no,
I mean,
but
I
yeah, no,
don't
it's a
know.
hard
I
it's
don't know
hard.
how you I mean, there is something to be said, with, like, working outside the industry, which, for better or worse, you're doing to some degree. You are an indie artist, and then, like, doing, like, a Substack is, like, doing your own thing. Like, what I did, how I even have I just, like, made my own show. I just, like, ran up to people on the street and started talking to them, and that brought, sort of the gatekeepers to me, which now I'm working in an industry, but it's because I just, like, built something myself, and I feel
Yeah.
like that's always the answer.
Yeah, but it's the selling. Like, I know all about, like you said, I'm an indie artist, like, I know all about building stuff myself,
But
but
then
it's
you
the
have to go out and
selling
promote it.
aspect
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah.
just not into anymore. Like, I
But
cannot
then
get
maybe can you
myself
just
to.
not?
I
Or
don't
does
know
it
how
feel
far that's gonna go.
but
I
then
mean, I haven't, and then it's
like, if you
like,
take music off the table as a money-making career and you just do what you wanna fucking do, and
"Oh,
then
no, that's what
you
it's been." I mean, what money is there in music?
well, then you're doing it.
I'm definitely doing it. I'm succeeding at not making money in music. I have that down.
And
I'm an
you can just
expert at that.
be a professional death doula. I mean, you know so many celebrities, I bet you could get paid really well to be
To
a
help them
celebrity
die.
death doula.
But that was even okay, so last summer, I was in Montauk, and I was supposed to go to Gwyneth Paltrow's house for a barbecue, and I was like, "Oh, this is, like, the time where this is the demographic where I need to be like, 'I'm a death doula.'
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
let
for
me help
sure.
you
Hey,
die."
Gwyneth.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah, yeah, she'd be like,
death doula?
yeah, like I could be the death doula to the stars. And I couldn't even get myself to go to that barbecue. I was like, I cannot handle the level of bullshit that's gonna. I was like, I was not down. I didn't go.
I mean, I bet it would have been a really shitty party. Just in the way, yeah, just the, like,
I mean, I would have just like
the
been
level
by
of,
the
like, people being like,
catering table, just eating my way, eating
yeah.
way down to the rushing my way down to the bottom. I don't know.
But at the same
It's tough
time, it
to
probably
sell.
would have been an amazing party because the catering would probably have been so good,
I love good catering.
and you would have come away with really good stories.
It would have been a good Substack.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just can't. Something in me, I'm just broken inside
Do
now.
you not you're not. Do you not do things for the plot anymore?
I just don't have the energy. Well, it's not even energy. I don't have the interest anymore. Like, I mean, I guess, like, I have a lot of fucked up stories that are really funny,
And you're like,
you know?
"I'm good, I have enough
I
stories."
have I mean, there's never enough, I guess.
I mean, I say that too.
Um,
I'm like, "I'm not doing things for the plot anymore. I'm gonna live my life as a real human being and just be simple and put all my crazy on the page and just have a simple life." But then it doesn't happen.
but that's because you're in fucking Hollywood.
But then I do like a little bit of mischief and adventure too. So I'm like,
Yeah, of course. I mean, I do too, but I think, like, the drama and the bullshit, I'm kind of, like, done with. I'm just too tired.
well, yeah, I don't
You
like
know?
drama and bullshit. I just like a little, like, yeah, mischief and adventure.
I think, like, I'm feeling more
I do.
adventurous
I just
and
want to have fun. Raven says, "Holly, you
you
just want
just
to have
wanna
fun."
have
I
fun.
do. I love fun more than most people love fun. Like
Yeah, you do.
I love fun.
I'm kind of, like, exhausted by fun. I'm more of, like I'm more of, like, I don't know, people would describe you as fun and maybe describe me as funny.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I err more towards funny instead of fun. But
You'll be exhausted by fun.
I
I feel like
just
I'm your little sister and you're my big sister and not the other way
because I'm
around.
more boring.
Just because you're just more like, I'm tired.
I am tired,
I'm
but I have been tired and cynical since, like, straight
Yeah,
out
and
of the
I'm
womb.
cynical.
Straight out of the
I am
womb.
not cynical. That's what
No.
it is.
No, and
That's
it's
where we
great.
are polar opposites. I am
It
not cynical at all.
I mean, okay, I'm skeptical, I'm not cynical.
I'm
I'm
not
skeptical.
skeptical either.
No, you're not skeptical either. You're I know, it's great. Well, see, we balance each other out
We
really
are.
well.
We are exact. This is why we are besties.
Yeah, if only we could just, like
Just mush us
yeah, if
together.
I could take some of you, you could take some of me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do something, manifest that, Holly.
I am. I am. You don't even know like the whole like cauldron situation I
Oh,
have going on over here.
no, I don't need to know. I don't need to
And I
know.
put a lock of your hair in. Don't ask me how I got it.
I'll willingly give you a lock of my hair. It's not
Okay, send me a lock. No, I'll come when I come to London. I'll just
yeah, come visit.
come and get one. I do want to come in May. Wait, what else was I going to ask you? I put
Oh, you
made
made
a
a
note.
list? Oh my god, you're so
Oh.
organized.
I was going to ask you if you have wait. I got
Uh-oh.
distracted by my phone. Sorry, I forgot I was doing a live. Have you ever slept with a fan?
My ex-husband. He was definitely started out as a huge fan of mine. Um, but otherwise, no. Um, but I'm kind of, I'm not into that. I'm not into that dynamic. I think
Yeah,
that was actually one of the problems with my ex-husband, one of many, as you know.
right.
But,
Yeah,
I think he really was a fan of mine, and I wasn't necessarily well, it's no secret, I wasn't a fan of his
right.
music or what he did. Um, and it created a weird dynamic. Um, but I also I don't really like buy into fan culture. Here we go again. See, it's all coming back to this. Um, but
But
are you asking me this because you are considering sleeping with a fan?
well, I've been thinking
This is coming back to you, right?
I've been thinking about this a lot lately. So
Yeah.
I'm writing a Substack actually about a time that I accidentally slept with a fan
Oh, because you didn't know that this
before
person
I
was a fan.
was even like, you know, famous or known, like, but I was on a TV show and it was like a fan of me from the TV show. And it was an accident because I thought we knew each other. I don't want to say anymore because I want you all to read the story.
But this is actually a good point that
But
I
then I
was
was thinking about it
talking
and I
about.
was talking to a friend about it the other day who is way more famous than me and also very grounded. Um
I don't buy it.
about how like we want the men that we date to like at least love our work and like want to familiarize themselves with it. Like I've also dated a guy who was like, "Oh, I don't want to read your stuff because it's so personal and I want to get to know you in person." And I was like, "But you would listen to a songwriter's, music. Like why would you not read my art? It's my art." So I've been thinking
Okay,
about
so
it
I
a
have a
lot.
different take.
Okay, let me hear your take.
Surprise, surprise. No, I think this may be more common with men than women, but I'm not sure. You may change my mind on this, but I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I was thinking about the rock stars I know, and they are all men, and how it must be hard to be dating in that position because you don't want to date a fan. I
But men, I feel like do.
but then I was like, wait, my ex-husband
Yeah.
definitely wanted to date a fan.
Yeah.
Like, well, he discovered that after dating me, I guess. After marrying me, he's
He's
like, "Oh
like,
shit, no, I need to get with a fan." Yeah, yeah. But
okay.
but I think it's really weird because that kind of dynamic where it's like, yeah, I want the person I'm with to be genuinely interested in what I'm doing and creating. But fan, like, I don't know, are you using that word like I'm a fan of your work? Like fan of your work or fanatic? I don't know. I just don't I think that power dynamic, it makes people kind of mold themselves to what you want them to be.
Yeah, I don't want
And
that.
that's
Like,
gross.
I
Like
want
that's
it to
really
be like how I'm a fan of you. Like how, like I'm genuinely a
you
fan.
want to sleep with me. You want to know if I am okay sleeping with you.
I'm hitting on you right now.
That's
I'm
what's
trying it
happening right
on.
now.
I'm trying to see
I
like
figured it out.
what's happening.
No, I think that's a respect that's like,
Yeah, like I listen to your music genuinely when you're not
whoa,
around.
thank you.
Yeah.
When I'm not
Nice.
around.
When you're
It would be
well,
weird. It'd be weird if you listened to it with me around.
behind your back, I listen to your music.
Okay.
I read
Actually,
your
this is a good
writing. I
point.
enjoy it. I'm a fan, but there's a difference between me being a fan and like a fanatic.
But
So
that's
I don't
because
want
we're
to sleep with a
peers.
fanatic. Yeah, that's true.
We're peers, though. And that's the issue is like, there's usually a dynamic of, okay, if somebody's famous let's say for a famous musician and their partner is not a musician and
But
not
your
famous.
ex-husband was a peer and a fan.
Um, Yeah, and that was an issue because I wasn't a fan of his and I
So it
didn't
has to go
stand
both
side
ways.
stage. I think it has to go both ways because,
Okay.
like, I
I
didn't
couldn't
wanna
date someone whose music I didn't like.
I know, it was a red flag from the start. But the issue is like, he is, I'll admit it, extremely talented and creative in other ways, and I was just looking at his band as, like, a day job. But
Okay, I
then
see
he
that.
wanted me to, like, go on tour with them and, like, watch the shows
On
side stage. And I was like, no, man,
They
that
wanted you to rock out on the side
like,
stage
and know the word. Yeah,
in,
like
like, your
that's
little
not gonna
skirts.
happen. Yeah. I mean, I do wear a lot of little skirts,
Yeah.
but no, I think it's hard. I think two creatives, especially I can only speak from like two musicians, like being together, that's really hard. And then you kind of get nervous about hearing the other people's work because like, what if it is bad?
Yeah,
Like, what if it's cringe?
yeah. Well, then
Like,
you shouldn't date them. If somebody thinks I'm cringe, they shouldn't date me. Like, it's just, like, cool. It's a good way to kinda weed people out, I think.
yeah, that's why I have a very small pool of people to
Do
date.
we agree on something?
We agree on it. 100%. Finally, we have
Guys, mark this down in your calendars, this moment.
that's great. Um yeah, no, I don't think you should sleep with a fan if it happened accidentally, what can you do?
It
But
happened
you didn't. Yeah.
accidentally, and it got wild. So just, hold on tight.
That means just wait till
Not
the
in a good
Substack comes
way.
out, guys.
Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna have to wait and see.
you better subscribe and read my Substack
I did take a
tomorrow.
hint from you. I started paywalling stuff finally.
Yeah, I did too, and I
Very
felt
rarely.
people
Very
pleasing
rarely,
me
but
felt very guilty about it, but I also need to make a living, so
yeah, no, I got up. I was like, why am I giving away all this? You know.
the
But also
tea.
I paywalled stuff thinking it was gonna protect me to a certain degree too.
Yeah.
But then like Detroit newspaper, like screenshot, they like paid for my post and then screenshot shit and then put it on their like Detroit paper site.
Which post?
Detroit New
Which
Metro.
thing did you write about that they
Oh,
put up?
about like, because I had a renovation TV show in
Oh, yeah,
Detroit
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and like
and you
it
wrote
was
about
very
them.
weird. Yeah, and I wrote about it and then they like and I thought, "Oh, if I put this behind the paywall, like the nitty-gritty behind the paywall, it would be like it was a level of protection." Totally because I'm a boomer, forgetting that you could just screenshot that shit and put it out.
Yeah, the thing I've learned is that if you write about somebody or you write something that you kind of maybe don't want someone to see or like you whatever, like they will see it. They're always going to see it. It's always going to get to them no matter how paywalled or hidden or even like anonymous. It's the weirdest phenomenon. Like it will always be revealed. No one I've written about has not seen what I've written about them.
You don't name names though, right?
No,
See, I've
no,
made the mistake of
but I
like
do
pretty much
in my book
naming
because I
names.
have to.
Yeah. Well, but that's okay. Wait, so yeah, I don't know. I guess hopefully one of us will make enough money someday to just be sued left and right and it'll be fine.
I'll be like, sue, go ahead, sue me.
Well, I mean, I also think it's funny because like it's like people who sue over shit like are actually drawing more attention to
That's
like
what
that
my
was
lit
what was
agent said.
funny.
I was like, I'm
Yeah,
very
it's
worried
called the
about keeping these
dry sand
secret,
effect.
and he was
Like, and this
like,
is the thing.
it's good. It's good
It's
if you get
like
sued.
it's not cheap. I mean, the problem is the money aspect. Like,
Mm.
I don't think my record would have been written about in Rolling Stone if it weren't for my ex suing me because of it. And it's like he was just drawing attention to all the things I said about
Yeah,
him.
I
And like a
know.
lot more people thought, but he's not the smartest. But it was like one of those things where I think it's called the Streisand effect because this happened to Barbara Streisand, where she actually, who by the way is such a bitch. I don't like Barbara Streisand is such. Am I gonna get sued?
Why? Have you met her?
Yeah. She does it so
What did she
bad. I guess
do?
I'm gonna stop talking. I'll write a
I want to
Substack
know why
about it.
Barbara Streisand is a bitch.
Oh man, is this saved somewhere? Is this gonna like people are screen recording this right now?
No, this is it's a It'll
You
be
know what
saved in our
happens to
drafts,
me?
and then we can release it as a post.
I'll redact it. It'll be like beep, 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 beep.
You don't have to say. You can call me after and tell me why Barbara Streisand is a
Yeah, I'll let
bitch.
you know. No, back to getting sued. I don't want it to happen again. But it is one of those frustrating things where like people in positions of power and wealth can just keep lawyer retainer and throw lawsuits at you to shut you up, even if you're like telling the truth. And that's frustrating. But also their egos are just like, how many people really care? You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Right.
know how many people really care about anything. So,
Yeah, it's like how many people, yeah, how who really cares about him, your ex-husband? Like nobody. Like that was the most relevance he's had in the media was suing you
I
in
mean,
like
I'd like to think
maybe
so. That's,
ever.
yeah.
I don't think
But,
anyone except for his like weirdo fan base, of
well,
aggressive men
now
probably.
Streisand's fans are going to come after me. Thanks. And there's a lot more of them. Do you
I
ever
can't
notice?
I
I
can't
had
wait
this
to find
thing
out
too.
who Streisand's fan base is currently in today's culture. Like, who are they?
Like, I mean, I think they're an aging demographic.
Right, exactly. I think they're maybe too old to come after you, to know how to.
You'd be surprised. But yeah, I'm hoping that too. I'm only going to start outing old people because I have this thing too. Every time I like write a Substack revealing anything, I'll see sometimes like I'll get a ton of traffic and it shows you, and that's just like where the traffic's coming from. And
Yeah.
a lot of it will be coming from Reddit. And that's when I know, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Somebody took this to Reddit
Somebody took it to
and
Reddit.
linked it. Yeah. And that's when I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no. Oh
That's
no.
where the
Lawsuit is
real
coming. Yeah.
trolls live.
But it's true. I don't know if Barbara Streisand has many fans on Reddit. Nothing would surprise me these days, though. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who those people are. It's always a surprise. Yeah. I was just about to tell a story that I'm not going to tell.
Because it's going to be in a future Substack.
I have a filter.
Wait,
So,
so what's
like,
happening with what's happening with your book?
it's going to uh publishers in January.
What
The
does that mean?
proposal is
Okay.
done.
Oh, I thought it was done. Okay, so I'm not totally in the dark. I'm
No,
because
the
I thought
proposal,
I thought you were past that.
well, I finished the proposal in like May,
Hmm.
and it's big. It's like 125 pages. It's a lot of the book is written. But then in May we were going to take it, my agent was going to take it to sell it. And then my show started blowing up. So then it was just like everything was so crazy. He was like, let's wait because, the bigger all your numbers are, the easier it is to sell.
To sell.
So we waited. And then we waited and then we waited and then we were going to take it out in the fall and then more
And
stuff
now you're
started
famous, so
happening.
you can send it out.
And now I'm like, okay, am I famous enough? Can we can we sell this now?
That's
Never famous enough is
never enough attention.
what the agents say. No, he didn't say that. He's
No,
very
no, but
nice.
it is true because that's, as you know, I think we got agents around the same time. And I was like, and I was told, oh, yeah, numbers, this and that. And people really want celebrity and like famous people's IP or whatever. And I was like, I'm out. I was like, fuck this. I'm like the kind of person I'm on Instagram, like removing followers. I'm like, I don't like you following me, go away. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm telling you, I'm turning into some kind of
Well, maybe
weirdo.
you just are moving more into the desk workspace.
That still needs marketing. It still needs to be sold.
I
Everything these days, that's the
mean,
problem.
I
Like
guess so.
everything needs to be
Would you
marketed.
be
Like that is
working in, yeah, like a like hospice, or is it like you are your own sort of freelance
You are.
death
It's freelance work.
doula.
I mean, the NHS right now is trying, they're experimenting with bringing doulas, death doulas into hospice, official NHS hospices. But that's going to be a very long process. So you are your own free agent. You're a freelancer.
So you have to like get out there and be like, "Hey, are you dying?"
Yeah, I mean, I get referrals through like there is a national directory here. But a lot of people don't know what a death doula is. So I
Can
think
you actually like tell us exactly what a death doula is?
yes, I
Thank you.
can. I guess like the easiest way of describing it is it's a non-medical position. You death doulas work with your medical, like align with your medical team, but we're not in a medical position, and it's emotional support and also like there's a lot of paperwork involved in dying. So but to advocate for the dying person and make sure that their wishes are upheld, and then emotionally support them and chaperone them through the dying process. But there's also like a lot of, doula work is just working with people who aren't actively dying, but who have death anxiety. And
Mm,
so it's kind of, I'm really focused on reshaping people's relationships with death.
mhm.
So, whether I have clients who are actively dying, but then there are also totally healthy people who maybe have experienced a recent bereavement because their parent died or their partner died, or they're just they have a lot of anxiety around their own
Yeah.
mortality. So there's that aspect, and then also there's some doulas who, I mean, in my training, you have to like go through all the training for the paperwork of certifying a death and also your medical intervention paperwork and your advanced planning. So it's a lot of stuff that people don't think about.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then there's also funeral planning, stuff like that. Um,
There's so much because we don't really talk about death in our
no,
society. It's very like even though we
it's
so
a huge,
um it is, and I've always liked to talk about death, which has been really fun for so many people, but that know me that but
it
like
needs to be
how
talked about.
what is your relationship to death?
Mine.
If you're able to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's ever changing. I mean, for me, there's something called predator inspection, which I also want to write a Substack about this. But there's animal studies and experiments with predator inspection where they'll find animals who, instead of the animal running from a predator, they examine the predator, and like kind of the more that they examine it and check out their predator, um, it was like one of those things that felt very counterintuitive, where it's like, why in nature would the prey be inspecting the predator? But I think it's something I really related to because for me, I feel like I had a lot of death anxiety. And because when I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at first, it was like I was diagnosed very late in life, and it was like a very, like average lifespan 40 at the time, and I was
Yeah.
diagnosed at 30. So there was that. And then my two best friends died back to back, in like traumatic, unexpected ways. And so my whole thing was like, I don't want to think about it, and avoidance, etc. And I don't want to deal with grief. I'm bad at feeling, blah, blah, blah. But this kind of work was that kind of like predator inspection where it was like facing it head on. And I'm one of those people who just really wants to, like, the more I know about something, the better I feel about it. Or not better necessarily, but I like to be informed.
I feel the same way. I wanna understand everything. I wanna know how it
Yeah,
works so that it's not a mystery, so that I can comprehend it, so that I feel more in control.
exactly. But you can't control death.
No, but at
But
least if I
I
the
am a
more I
control freak.
understand, the more
Yeah.
it just becomes something yeah, it's not it's just a it's an inner control feeling. It's not like I'm trying to control somebody driving an airplane or
I
or
do though. I mean, when I'm on a plane, I'm so terrified of flying, and everyone's like, just like, take a Xanax, whatever. I'm like, no, I need to be like
same,
aware.
which is
Like,
why I'm like, I need
why?
to
What
take
am I
flying
going to do?
lessons because
Yeah,
I don't understand how it works. That's why I get freaked out.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And
I
I
think,
want to
like
understand how everything works, like death.
exactly. And well, that's the thing. So I've gotten so deep into like death education, and I mean I read like 6 books a month on death alone, and that's outside of my stupid book club books. So like, I'm really deep in it and the history of it, etc. But I think I'm not into this like death positivity movement. When you ask me about my relationship with death, I'm not one of these people who's like, "Ooh, death." Like, oh, it's awesome. I don't think death is awesome. I'm not looking forward to it. It freaks me the fuck out, you know? But I think it's a reality. Like, I think I'm death neutral, but we definitely need to talk more about it because we're all gonna die. And
You know what's
it's
really
better to be prepared.
interesting is I just realized we both, for our sort of newer careers, have chosen like a predator inspection situation. Like you had this like relationship with death, where you were trying to avoid it and feared it or whatever, or didn't want to face it. And now you're like diving headfirst into dealing with it. And I've always had this really like traumatic relationship with men. And that is my predator inspection because now I interview men and talk to them about being men. So it's very interesting how we did that.
Yeah. I like how now I'm questioning, I'm like, "Okay, did I define predator inspection correctly?" But I think I did.
Men are my
Like,
greatest predator. Like,
I mean, they are. I mean, I think,
all
and
women's
they are the
predators,
world's
really.
yeah.
But yeah,
This is
so
gonna take a turn, and the viewers are gonna drop in the half, like, all men are gonna be like, "Fuck you."
no, because the men that are here know what I do.
They know.
Most of them, I think,
They
and
know.
they're
They know
down.
that.
They get it. the good the good men understand.
No, it's true. Yeah, that's an interesting way of putting it. I think predator inspection initially was coined after, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not sure I'm totally remembering this correctly, but chimpanzees or monkeys in a zoo, they put, they were monkeys in a zoo and a bag with a snake was put in their environment, and um, they watched, and each monkey like went up to the bag and like looked in the bag to see the snake, and the snakes are like predators to
Hmm.
monkeys, and they should be, I mean, and the monkey would look at the snake and cry and like scream out and cry and run away, and
Yeah.
then the next monkey would do it, and it was just like this study that showed all these monkeys were like had to see what was in the bag,
Yeah.
and then they were like, "Ah, it's bad." And then the other was like, "I'm gonna check it out." And something about,
It's like
like,
the call of the void. It's like we all wanna, like,
but
have
not
this
everyone
morbid
does.
curiosity.
I'm learning though that not everyone does, especially with death. I'm just like, I just
Well,
had
that's
a
true. A lot of people are very death avoidant. I love I love death.
I love death. Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's so fucking interesting. It's like I've had several near death experiences where I've been in the moment where I'm like, "Whoa, this is how I'm going to die." Like, I can't believe I'm actually facing my actual moment of when I'm going to die, and now I know it's happening. And then somehow I survive. Uh, and it's happened a few times, but it's made me really, really interested in death.
So are
And
you afraid of dying?
not at all. I'm not afraid of dying, but I do have a fear of like not achieving everything I want to achieve in this life. My worst fear actually is having to be reincarnated. I don't want to come back. I don't want to do this again.
Wait, is that what you, so are you a believer in reincarnation?
Yeah, I am. And I'm like, I feel like I am trying to pack in everything and do all the things I'm supposed to do while I'm here so that I don't have to come back. That is a legitimate concern of mine.
But you love life so much.
I love my life now, but my life has been so hard
Yeah.
and nothing like it was like an everything, not everything, a lot of things were against me. until I turned 40,
I
and then
cannot
things
wait
did
to
get
turn
easier.
40. Everything's
Yeah.
gonna be great. Um,
But I have not had an easy life, and just because of that, like, I don't regret it. I love my life. I'm glad it was the way it was, but it's like, I don't wanna come back to Earth. It's brutal.
yeah, no, and I don't think it's gonna become any less brutal anytime soon.
No.
The future looks grim.
But it's always been brutal. I mean, think about any time, being born in any time, like, it's just hard. Earth is hard.
I mean, to take it full circle, this is, not that we need to go in another circle, but saying that, like, how you were just like, "Well, it's always been," "it has been hard." Every generation's like, "Oh, it has never been this bad," you know?
Mhm.
And I think the whole thing about, what I was saying about Infinite Jest or David Foster Wallace was like, I mean, when was that book written? A really long time ago. And, he was saying like, making all the same critiques. I mean, obviously, some of this stuff he didn't even know some of this stuff would exist, like
Right.
modern technology, but it was the same, critiques,
Yeah.
and, like, Eliot made the same critiques even longer ago, so it's just the same, it's we are in this kind of loop, everyone thinks it can't get worse, but it does. So I
Or it's just
understand.
always bad and horrible, and we just have more access to all the information of
Are you
every
just
fucked up
becoming me?
thing.
I thought you were the positive one here. I thought I was the one who
Well,
I was the
there's
realist and you're the
so
optimist.
I am an optimist because I do think in when I'm just walking around in the world, it and I'm not on the internet, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, shit's, like, mostly good." Like, people are mostly good. Even the people I interview, like, I like talking to most of them. Even if they have fucked up views and beliefs, like, I still there's still people and, like, we're still having a nice conversation or a funny time or something.
But that's why you should not wanna be famous. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you should or should not want, but, like,
I
you're a good
wouldn't
person
ask.
and, like, this whole online everyone fucking online and doing all this, like, it is so bad.
It's really toxic.
It's so toxic, and you just, like, made the point of, like, when you're offline and, like, in the world, it feels different. Like, it's true, I think really death work, one of the most amazing things about it, you're gonna be proud of me when I say this, is that it's given me actually more faith in humanity and, the joy in life, and that is really I think why it's like I've been working on my 4th record for so long, everyone's like, "When are you touring again? When's your next record coming out? Blah, 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 blah." And I realized, like, being in the entertainment industry and even how good it feels to, like, play to a sold out show and have people be like, "You're amazing," or whatever, like, it feels good, but also the business side of it and the hustle and the social media marketing, blah, 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 it's like brings out maybe the worst in me or the most cynical side of me.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't have more faith in humans the more I am in the entertainment industry. Like, the less I've been, the more, distance I've gotten out of the music industry, the more faith I have in humans, like, out
Yeah.
of music and into death work.
Honestly, same. I left the music industry, and although I'm still in entertainment, it is under my control. Like, it is under my control. It's my choices. Like, I don't have some overlord sort of dictating how I do things anymore, and or I'm not,
So
like,
it's
waiting
better
to
than
be
so the music
chosen.
industry, you think
The
that it's, like, a lot worse, right?
the music industry is, like,
It's
the
the
worst thing
worst.
that's ever happened.
I know.
It's
It's the
been
worst.
so
It's the
awful.
worst.
Like, of course you're cynical. If I'm cynical about anything, it's that. And
No, it's true. It's true. It is, I think, the worst. I mean, of course, I'm biased because 'cause I've been completely traumatized by it. I don't have
but nobody hasn't been traumatized by it, I don't think,
yeah.
unless I don't know. I mean, I think everyone's traumatized by it. It's so bad.
I just think it's important to maybe
What
move
would you say
towards
to
what
someone who is just starting in the music industry? Somebody
don't
just
do
asked.
it.
I have no, don't say that.
Why? Like, this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, I think if
I
you
have hope for
really
you.
love me, no, don't do it.
Serena.
If I had a kid and they wanted to play music, fine. If they wanted to pursue a career in it, no. I would not be down.
Mom.
I know. I guess it's a good thing I don't have a kid. No, I think it is a toxic, horrible, horrible industry. It really is.
What I
And
would
I would,
say though is
mm,
if you need to do music, you should
you
do
don't need to be
music.
part of the music industry.
Well, yeah, you should really try to make sure you start your own thing. You build your own audience, you build your own platform, you do it yourself because I mean that's what people are doing anyway, but like you don't try to find somebody to like help you or shepherd you into the world. Like you have to pave your own fucking way.
Yeah,
And
but that is what I did. And the thing is there's no money in it. So it's like if you want to play music because you love music,
yeah, I
go
would say
ahead.
don't expect to make money.
But yeah,
That's
you're
not where
not going to
you
make
expect to
money
make
and
your
it's going to
money.
fucking, it's awful. Like if you really love music and you are passionate about music in a pure way, that's really what you love and want to do with your time and like, then don't get into the music industry because it'll fucking kill that in you.
Yeah,
I don't
or
think
just
that's me being
do
cynical. I
your
think I'm being really
music
realistic.
and don't expect your music to make money, but like make it. Like make all the art you can make and try to figure out a different way to make money because
Because then you wake up at my age after 20 years and I'm like, oh shit, now I have to start completely over and figure out how to make money, even though I've worked nonstop. Like I've worked
I mean,
harder
I did
than
the
pretty
same thing
much
at
anyone I know in music.
39.
Yeah. Yeah.
At 39, I like was like, I can't, this isn't working. I
Yeah.
have to make money. I need to be do something totally different. And I did.
I mean, what's crazy is I know people who are seemingly killing it in music right now and they're not making money. I mean, the last people who made legitimate money are the ones, you know, the ones who are still making legitimate money. And I'm not talking about pop artists. Obviously, that's a
Yeah.
different thing, rap and pop, etc. But like rock bands, say, um, those people were the ones making money in 1999.
Yeah.
If you're making money now, you were making money in 1999 too. I mean, if you look at festival lineups, the top billed bands are ones that were famous
It's all the
20 to 30
same.
years ago. It's all
Yeah.
the fucking same. And there's a reason for that. Music has been completely devalued because of the internet, because of streaming, because of, now posterity. I mean, they're not even going to know music is something you even would pay for. Like, why would you pay for it? It's free. Why would you need real people? AI can do it. And like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I would never encourage somebody to get into the music industry. I'm not saying don't play
Yeah.
music or don't love music.
Yeah. It's
I
the
think
industry.
it's the industry. And
Yeah.
I do know
I
like
agree. I
being
agree with that.
being in the UK, there's okay, good, we agree on something else. But being in the UK, there's different, I have a lot of friends here who are in music and they had a different experience than we did in Hollywood. I think Hollywood is a very specific kind of place and the industry in Hollywood's like extra vile. However, there's still no money in music if
Yeah.
unless you're, at the top percentile. Um, and it's getting harder and harder. Like
Also, like, okay, I'm gonna be a little woo woo here because
oh boy.
I think if you're like, I'm just making music because I love to make music and I am making money in a different way, you are lacking desperation. And there is something about like going into the music industry with any ounce of desperation, you're going to get preyed upon and taken advantage of and it's going to fuck up your whole life and it's really depressing. So like if you can find a way to be autonomous in how you survive and make money, just that's already like putting you ahead of most people that do music. So
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the draw though to the entertainment industry for maybe like there's one thing to want to pursue something because want to get rich, to pursue something because you want to get laid, pursue something because you want attention, pursue something because you want fame. Like, if you
And
take
by the
all
way,
those
if you want all
components
those things,
out,
that's
oh, sorry.
okay. You can want all those things.
Once again, you do not want to be famous.
You can want to be rich and want to get laid and want attention and
I
all.
want to be rich.
I want to get
I do
laid.
want to be rich. You want to get laid. Let's see. I want to be rich. You want to get
I
laid.
want to get laid. I want to be rich and I want attention.
Yeah.
There.
I just want to be rich at this point. Yeah, no, that's tough. It's tough. But I'm saying, like, if you're going into the arts that thinking that way, that's putting you in a pretty precarious, like, that's a bad situation. It's very.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's putting yourself in a very precarious situation. But at the same time, it's like we did that. I mean, my Delulu has gotten me pretty fucking far, I gotta say, although it has not been easy. But it wasn't until I started doing something that was just more for others in a sense, like than it was for me that I started to be really successful. Like it was more like, it was like something that like directly helped someone else. That's when there was a shift.
But would you want to just directly help someone else without the attention or fame?
Yeah, I would be happy to directly help somebody else like quietly in the dark, but it's cool that I get to do what I love to do and then also help someone else. It's like just a win-win.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, if you put it that way, I think the real issue in that kind of situation, I mean, hopefully it'll be different for you, but you said like money's still a struggle. Like, for me, it's like I love playing shows. I love, like, someone left a comment. This great guy left a comment on my last post about like how he saw me play a show and he remembers 6 years ago and it like changed his life because of this performance. And it was like a really amazing thing to be told that.
Hmm.
And it's really meaningful because music to me was so personal and is so personal, and it's like me at my most human, raw, most visceral, and most honest form. um and like I feel very like strongly about what I'm saying and what I'm doing as a musician, and that feels great, and it's not just about the attention. Like, I know other people are getting something from it,
Exactly.
but I think what kind of poisons it a little after a while is when you're doing that constantly and still being told, oh, your numbers aren't high enough, you're not enough because you don't have enough Spotify streams, you need to like make a new record, do this A, B, C, and D, tour nonstop while making no money, promote yourself nonstop while making no money, come home, have no
Yeah.
money, get a full-time job, have no money, and still keep doing this shit.
I mean, that is the
Like, the
music
money thing
industry
taints it.
in
Yeah,
a
it's so
nutshell.
fucked.
Like my
That is it,
situation
that's the music industry.
is
Yeah.
very different now. Very,
Yeah.
very, very different. So,
Well,
um,
that's why I'm hoping that you're my future. I'm gonna be Holly 2.0, except not wanting attention, not wanting to be famous, and hiding.
not wanting to get laid.
No, no.
But yeah, like Serene, or is it Serene or Serena? I don't
Oh,
know how you
what am I
pronounce it,
looking at?
but we need your message. We want you to put your message out there. You should put your message out there. Everybody should put their message out there, and everybody should put themselves out and create what they want to create. I guess it's just a matter of like, yeah, what your expectations are.
I could
Oh,
think of some.
serene, serene.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I definitely could think of some people who like, I'd be fine with never hearing their message or hearing what they want to
But you
create.
don't have.
But yeah,
There are people whose message I don't need to hear too, but then I
but
just
they
don't.
should still do it.
But they should still do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should still do it. It's
just
not
do it.
about me. Yeah. Even the things I don't agree with. It's like I feel like everyone should be allowed and should be.
Well, good, because you don't agree with me 99% of the time.
Well, I do. I don't. It's different than it's different.
Yeah. Well,
It's different. I love having a friend that I can just argue with about how different we are. No, we're not. I don't think we're that different.
I mean, I think that's like something that's really missing these days. People are getting so bad at just like critical thinking because nobody wants to be exposed to anything or anybody who represents something that they don't agree with or align with.
Yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
really think that's a huge fucking problem.
it is a huge problem. We do exist in a vacuum, and our algorithms are all catered to what we like and what we agree with.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, it's just reinforcing,
Yeah.
reinforcing, but I think
Yeah.
like our actual critical thinking skills are going out the window. So I'm always happy to engage in debate or, hear. I mean, I'm obviously very opinionated, but I love when people challenge me or have other opinions. Like I'm not closed-minded. I'm
Yeah.
opinionated, but not closed-minded.
Yeah, me neither. I have a very open mind.
Yeah, you do.
You do, and you do too. And I love that about you. And I miss you.
I miss
Love
you too.
you.
You should come to London and we
I'm
could do
going.
this live in the same room.
Oh my gosh, we can sit with our laptops across from each other.
Oh, is that how that works? Why couldn't we just be on one laptop?
Oh yeah, we could just
Or
share
does
it.
this frame, but the frame's
The
really small.
framing, we'd have to be
I
like,
had no idea I
we'd
was
have
like
to
so big,
basically,
like my
we'd have
face
to
is so
basically
big
be
in this.
kissing.
Oh, here it goes. You're back to coming on to me. That's what this is all about.
We'd have to be cuddled up really close to each other
You're
with
like,
our
how do you
faces.
feel about sleeping with a fan? Because I'm a really big
I'm
fan of
a really
yours.
big fan of yours, and I've been thinking about you a lot, and I can't wait to come cuddle with you in England and kiss your face.
No, 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 no. Um, all right.
All
Well, I'm
right,
gonna have to should
we should
oh,
wrap
I
this
didn't
up.
even see there's 57 people listening to us spout this bullshit. Jeez, I would have been more prepared if I knew these people are turning. What are you guys doing? It's fucking Friday.
Yeah,
Friday,
where
like
is
in the middle of the
everybody?
day.
Why are you all so
Is there
free?
anyone, let's say, is there
Because
anything
it's
we
the
haven't
internet.
covered?
Everyone's just on the internet. No,
Like
it's
at their jobs or like on the bus? They're like,
anything we haven't covered. I
we,
think we're good.
yeah,
I
we
think we can
do
wrap
a
this
lot.
up
Yeah,
and
I need to eat dinner.
we can do another live. People can write in and request other topics
Yeah,
for
we
us
could, yeah,
to
exactly. Other
discuss.
topics for
Yeah,
all
for
the
us
advice we can give.
to fight about.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can make a list of more critiques about each other.
I'm
This
gonna
will be
say
good. It's
come
like
to me.
exposure therapy.
Oh
If we
yeah.
just like, critique each other, but except no, that's one-sided because I'm like, yeah, give it to me. And you're like, no.
I'm like, I can't think of anything else about you that I
Oh,
would
shut
critique.
up.
I can't. Not off the top of
Aw.
my head. I'm like, uh-oh, is there more about me? What do I not know?
No. Oh, God.
Okay, well, I'm
All
gonna
right.
go eat something too.
What are you going to eat?
I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go get a matcha or something.
Oh, fancy.
Then I have to write my Substack
Then
for
I'm gonna go to
tomorrow.
Erewhon and write my Substack from Erewhon.
I gotta go to Substack. I gotta write my Substack. I gotta go to Erewhon. And I
She's
gotta
gonna
go to
paywall
Reddit.
it. All of her secrets are behind paywall.
Definitely gonna paywall.
That's how you make that money.
Okay, well, I love you all, and I love you, Carré, and it's so good to
I love
see
you the
you.
most. Good to see you. Hopefully I'll be as blonde as you next time.
I'm gonna see you so soon.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, end. Okay, bye.